Let's now take a look at y equals negative 2x squared minus 12 in problem 2, letter A. So let's just look at what's different between y equals negative 2x squared minus 12 and x squared. I made a quick graph of x squared here so you could see what that looks like. Well, I see there's a negative 2 and there's a subtracted 12. And so this negative 2 tells us two things. So first it tells us there's a flip, because there is the coefficient of x squared is negative, so it turns the whole thing upside down, and we know there is a vertical stretch of 2, because the 2 as the coefficient of x squared multiplies every y value by 2, and this minus 12 gives us a vertical shift down 12. So if I were to graph this, it would be shifted way down here somewhere, and then it would be really skinny, and it would be pointing downwards. So it would be a lot skinnier than this one. Now let's take a look at B, y equals 1/3 x minus 5 squared. Here what we see is different is this 1/3. This 1/3 gives us a vertical shrink of 1/3. So this is making it so every y value is 1/3 the size it would be normally, and this minus 5 gives us a horizontal shift 5 to the right. So remember that this is always unintuitive, so you might expect it to go to the left because it's negative, but it will in fact go to the right. So if I were to graph this, this would be somewhere about here, and then it would be pretty wide, so it might look something like that. Let's do g of x is equal to negative f of x plus 2. This one can be kind of tricky. I think the best way to do it would be to write, let's substitute, so this is saying f of the function f with the variable x equals x squared. So if I replace this x in this equation with x plus 2, I would get f of x plus 2 is equal to x plus 2 squared, because I've replaced this value x with x plus 2. So this would tell me g of x is equal to negative x plus 2 squared. So this negative sign is going to tell me there's a flip, and the plus 2 will give me a horizontal translation to the left. So this would look something, I'd be over here, and I would go over one, and then down here, so my parabola would look something like this. It'd be flipped and translated to the left. Finally, let's take a look at D, h of x equals f of x minus 5. A simple way to do this would be to replace f of x with the rule that is defined by x squared. So h of x equals x squared minus 5. From here we can see there is a vertical shift down 5. This would be about here, and it would go up something like this.